In the dynamic landscape of finance and business, trust and credibility are paramount. Every decision made, every step taken, hinges on the assurance of accuracy and integrity. At R. Subramanian and Company, excellence meets unwavering commitment.
Reflecting this long time, we can see that we have a lot of memories with where the proactive way of R. Subramanian and Co. have shown that innovative and strong know-how.
My association goes back to 1987. We were recommended R. Subramanian as our first auditor.
Our association with R. Subramanian Company have been since 1996.
The fact that we have continued with him for so many years till date itself speaks volumes about the capability of R. Subramanian and Company to take care of all our accounting, audit, taxation and all other financial planning requirements which we have had.
I knew Mr. Subramanian sometime in 1984. At the time we were going for a public issue and he came in and he gave us nuances of how to get into the system.
In those days, auditors were essentially focused on statutory audit and income tax. But RS was not one to be content with that traditional area of practice alone. He was indeed a one-stop shop when he established R. Subramanian and Company.
At RS & Co, we understand the significance of our role. We are not just auditors. We are partners in progress, catalysts for growth and guardians of trust.
With a rich legacy of 50 years, we have been the cornerstone of assurance, guiding businesses through challenges and illuminating pathways to success.
I'll have to now go back 50 years. So our association started there and grew in strength over the years. In all these collaborations, Subramanian and Company played a very vital part.
Our commitment goes beyond numbers. We are driven by the pursuit of excellence, delivering insights that empower our clients to make informed decisions.
RS & Co was very helpful in bringing us up to speed in terms of latest best practices which were used in various walks of finance like manufacturing, supply chain management, procurement.
Our credentials stand on the pillars of transparency, thorough diligence and unwavering dedication to our noble profession.
From local enterprises to multinational corporations, we have been able to provide strategic guidance on Indian as well as international compliances such as Sarbanes-Oxley, IFRS accounting and US GAAP.
RS & Company helped us with the ERP implementation support, taxation advisors and other support services. RS & Company had a team of people who are knowledgeable, very supportive, customer friendly and they're hardworking.
Our approach is meticulous, our standards uncompromising. We delve deep into the intricacies of every audit, leaving no stone unturned.
Our association with RS & Co started in 2011 and they were appointed as our statutory auditors in the year 2017 when our business was in an expansion mode. From navigating complex tax regulations, be it GST or international taxation, to strategic financial planning, they have been instrumental in helping us achieve our goals.
They took a deep dive into our systems and processes, implement the various aspects of the ERP. They had a very in-depth knowledge about the systems which are best in class, and they also understood the current processes in the company.
While trust is paramount, we also profess that ethics are non-negotiable, disclosures are informative, and compliances are essential. We take it as our duty to instill this belief amongst ourselves and all our stakeholders.
I needed some urgent support on a transaction and I reached out to him. He introduced me to the team here, and since then I've had the opportunity to work with them on multiple assignments spread across audit advisory services, diligence support, transaction advisory services, real estate services, etc.
Each client is unique with distinct aspirations and goals. That's why we don't just provide services, but we always build relationships.
as a very personal individual who has many brilliant ideas. He said what could be done to run an efficient financial services department in the hospital.
R. Subramanian and Company has been the chartered accountant of Madras School of Economics, of which I am the chairman. Mr. R. Subramanian played an important role in converting the institution to the new status. The formalities to go through were many, and several regulators had to be informed.
Our success is intrinsically tied to the success of our clients. That's why we prioritize understanding their needs, challenges and aspirations, tailoring our services to exceed expectations.
From startups to established enterprises across industries and beyond borders, RS&Co remains steadfast to its commitment to client-centric excellence.
In the realm of auditing, evolution is not just a choice, it's a necessity. At RS&Co, the pursuit of knowledge fuels our journey of preparation and transformation.
We embrace the ethos of a learning organization where the curiosity is nurtured and the innovation thrives. We also believe that every challenge is an opportunity to grow, adapt and excel.
We don't just audit or advise, we also evolve. Every article clerk or manager or partner is attuned to opening the Bare Act and reading the same section every time it comes up for discussion, because each reading gives a different interpretation which is applicable for that particular circumstance.
Over our 50-year journey, we have set several benchmarks. Our positive approach to learning and innovation has enabled us to navigate complex challenges with confidence.
One of my most memorable experiences at RS was leading the audit of a listed company for 3 consecutive quarters and year-end. I had the privilege of working closely with our esteemed senior partner, RS Sir, from whom I gained valuable insights. The best career lesson which I learned in RS is adaptability.
One lesson which helped me in my career is that you take up any opportunity that is given to you with the utmost confidence. That I gained my time here at RS&Co.
People management skills was indeed the most valuable thing that I learned from here, and that came with working with almost all the partners here in the firm.
We aspire to be the best training ground for the future professionals.
The one thing I can definitely vouch for and say is RS, his culture, the way he ran the firm and the way he wanted the firm to be run, it was more like a very close family unit. There was a lot of learning, a lot of mentorship, a lot of guidance. Everybody knew everybody. Even though the firm was quite large, the partners made it a point that, and everybody was taken care of.
We are proud to say that our teamwork is our biggest strength, and this helps us to take on new challenges and deliver responsibly.
Every Saturday is a commitment to bring our apprentices together to conduct training sessions. While most of them are technical, we also train them on behavioral and soft skills as well.
For any CA aspirant, choosing a CA firm is a stepping stone that you will have mentoring and inspiring principle. That way, I was lucky and I was so much carried away when Mr. Gokul called me a year back and asked me to give a small talk to the CA aspirants.
I knew all the partners, a chip of the old block, because RS had trained them so meticulously. They had some of the attributes of RS.
He was a strong proponent of the business ethics and integrity, and his commitments probably can set a benchmark for others to follow.
The genuineness and clarity RS&Co's team brings to the table is pretty high in terms of the in-depth understanding they have about finance, controls, and to add more value to the system.
Our foray into data analytics, audit robotics, turnaround and restructuring, digital transformation and investment advisory services has been a conscious effort to travel alongside where the chartered accountant profession is heading and where the ICAI thrust has been.
From leveraging artificial intelligence to harnessing data analytics, we continuously evolve our approach, ensuring that our clients receive insights that are not just accurate but actionable.
These are also the areas where the young chartered accountants, MBAs, data analysts, corporate law professionals who join us with an aspiration to make a mark in their profession get to work us with.
RS brought to the table was to have this big data set what we generate over a period of time, understand it, process it, and break them into small digestible bits, so that we can have a very strong in-depth understanding about granular detail.
I always found them very professional in their approach in giving guidelines to the organization. They have played the role as tax consultants, tax auditors, and internal auditors.
What truly sets RS & Co apart is not only their technical proficiency but also their personalized approach. They take the time to understand our unique needs and tailor their services accordingly.
They're very straightforward and they never worked backdoors and always went with the points to get it clarified. That's the best thing which I've liked.
Professionalism isn't just a mindset, it's ingrained in our DNA. We approach every audit with precision, diligence and sincerity.
I'm happy to say that the success rate in handling our case before tax authorities is almost 100%.
Contributed a lot into the success of that mill, which was once upon a time was a sick mill and today is one of the most profitable spinning company.
And guided us throughout public issue in Sindhari hotels. He put everything together. He didn't do what is only expected. Personally, I will do saying this is mine. So that feeling of us very special to all of us. I think my 4 daughters learned so much from him.
They have brought also this expected credit loss, which is also one of its kind in this, particularly for the PSUs, dealing with the regulatory set of others are following NLC in this respect.
Promptness, punctuality, perseverance, everything he was fatherly figure for me.
2004 the ரெப்கோ வங்கியில் எங்களுடன் இணைந்தார். அதிலிருந்து எங்கள் வங்கிக்கு இன்று வரை டேக்ஸ் ஆடிட்டு, எனி டேக்ஸ் சம்மந்தப்பட்ட ரூல்ஸ் அண்ட் ரெகுலேஷன், ரிசர்வ் பேங்குடைய கைட்லைன்ஸு அனைத்தும் எங்களுக்கு எஜுகேட் பண்ணி எங்களுக்கு இந்த அளவுக்கு எங்கள் வங்கியை வளர்கிறதுக்கு பெரும் துணையாக இருந்த இந்த நிறுவனத்தை பாராட்ட கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கேன்.
Went before the IT tribunal, other colleagues were telling RS, you did not come for so many years before the tribunal, how come you come today for the hearing? Then he looked at me and then smiled. My friend called me to come here, therefore I have come.
Very often as a young CA, I have to interact with very senior client management. A young CA's mindset is enriched to such interactions.
Quite a few things that we have achieved together is one, we were able to get weighted benefit from income tax department under which is a weighted deduction towards research and development. Coromandel Group was the only private limited company which got this benefit.
The suggestion by R. Subramanian and company to establish STPs, Software Technology Park units within our organization in various locations to make use of the tax benefits whatever was available that time. So that was a brilliant idea.
So in my opinion, there are 3 reasons why we keep coming back. One, the kind of value they generate on every assignment that they are part of. They're extremely thorough and meticulous and as good as any of the big 4, but they work at probably at a fraction of the cost. Secondly, the entire team made up of generalists. I can talk on wide range of topics. That's a very important aspect in selecting a firm from our perspective. And finally, they take total ownership of the projects. And I would strongly recommend to every one of my clients.
Professionalism isn't just about delivering results. It's about building trust, fostering collaboration, and forging an enduring partnership with our clients.
We shared a lot of common values with R. Subramanian and company. We were together in many joint audits. Always sought his guidance on many professional issues.
They take the absolute responsibility of the group in terms of the accounting policies set by the authorities. They have been instrumental for us and for the group to grow right from 1 crore. Today our group turnover is 400 crores.
Of course, the success of the audit firms, it lies with its partners. All the partners are having in-depth knowledge and also they are having professional competencies.
RS & Company had grown leaps and bounds over the last 50 years and it's continuing to grow.
Our company grew and R. Subramanian company also grew.
RS & Co strives to be a fun and inviting workplace where energy of ideas they flow uninhibited.
We owe this all to our employees and our clients.
Here is to 50 years of excellence and to the bright future that lies ahead.
Everyone is aware that how difficult business and entrepreneurship was during the mid-90s. Been a guiding factor for our company during our initial days. Wanted us to follow the law of the land meticulously.
Overall, it was a pleasure to work with the entire team of RS and Company.
I know Mr. Subramaniam, how he has built this organization brick by brick, coming from a small town in south of India, and he has built this organization to a mega chartered accountant firm of a repute not only in Tamil Nadu, the entire country.
50 years is a long journey. I feel fortunate to be a part of this journey, and I've grown in wisdom, stature and confidence because of this firm.
I am very, very confident, sure, that this organization will continue to be in its glory in the coming months, years to come.
And we would like to carry on the legacy with the present generation.
His legacy as RS, a brand, will definitely continue.
In this essentials, R. Subramanian & Co. is not only a company and support, they are also part of our team, which gives us also the opportunity to innovate and grow.
It is one thing to be a good intellect, but it is entirely a different thing to build a team. Today, if R. Subramaniam and Company has been successfully able to continue the good work done by RS, it is because he has created such a strong team.
My next generation will continue with their younger team too.
Have been a very cohesive partnership, very supportive of each other, are committed to carrying this camaraderie and the spirit of sharing in future.
The very fact that R. Subramanian Company has stand high for 50 years in its practicing domain itself is a big tribute.
The rich legacy, the practices, principles and the work ethics left behind by RS will continue to sustain the firm and further fuel the growth of the firm over the years.
RS & Co of the future will be differentiated, client first, technology oriented, training ground for tangible learnings as well as for leadership and challenges, and globally relevant for our clients.
As Swami Vivekananda put it, have faith in yourselves. Great convictions are the mothers of great deeds. Uttishtha Tishtha Yogam. Arise and take action.